Today I wanted to talk about the Diadem, because I decided to finally finish the rest of my achievements from it before Cosmic Exploration releases. I really love the current Diadem. Of course, when it initially got reworked for Iscard Restoration, I was a bit sad, because it meant I'd have to gather Darksteel ore from time nodes again, and the airships built just for the Diadem journeys became obsolete. Not that it matters anymore, as the ore hasn't been used in new crafts for the past 2 expansions, and now that the player base has grown so much since then, it would actually be really shitty that some people couldn't use private airships to get in. I too remember what it was like waiting at the airship landing in Iscard, with a group of strangers hoping we could get a full party just to get into the Diadem. It was an experience. But enough about the old and trapped Diadem, because we have the new and shiny one right here, and it is great for leveling gatherers, making some extra gil, and best of all, it's still hours and hours of farmable content as players old and new start their leveling or achievement hunting journeys in the firmament. So what I more specifically wanted to talk about today is that I think the Diadem has only gotten better over time. As most of you know, or maybe you don't, Final Fantasy XIV used to have gatherable high-quality items, and that was still true in Shadowbringers, where we got the new Diadem with Iscard Restoration. However, since you gather materials from the Diadem, and then you have them appraised so you can actually use them, there was no need to get them as high quality, and for that reason, high quality gathering was not possible in the Diadem. And if you were playing back then, you know how arduous the grind was when the only skills you actually got any use out of were Blessed Harvest 2 and Bountiful Harvest 2 as a botanist, or King's Yield 2 and Bountiful Yield 2 as a miner. And yes, they still cost the same amount of GP now as they did back then. When Endwalker released, high quality gathering got deleted. Instead of skills that raise the quality of an item, we got new skills that raise the chance of getting more items. Now these skills do not apply to items at 0%, which the items in Diadem were before Endwalker. Thankfully, they didn't forget about the Diadem, and we can also use these new skills in there, making the grind for the achievements much faster. Now I'm not necessarily saying that it's better that it has gotten faster, but as much as I love gathering, even I can agree that gathering 50,000 items for an achievement is quite a lot, especially when there's 6 of these achievements. So I would say it is a bit more enjoyable grind now. After all, I am a simple Mikote. But that's not all. Dawn Trail gave us a new trait for botanists and miners called Revisit, which occasionally lets you gather from the same spot again by giving you back all the gathering attempts and completely filling your GP. And let me tell you, the feeling when you're done with the 8th node that has 10 gathering attempts and Revisit procs feels so great. So I think the Diadem experience has only gotten better over the years. And I'm glad I saved farming the achievements until now, because it does feel a lot more rewarding. I also believe the experience will be much more enjoyable to new players getting into gathering than it was back in Shadowbringers. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted to share a little bit of what I think about Diadem in the year 2025, as someone who has seen what it's been like before and what it's like now. I'm totally not talking about this to make you interested in trying it out if you're a new player, or giving it another try if the last time you've been there was during Shadowbringers. Anyways, did you know you can get this cute minion and this cute mount by selling your soul to the Diadem? That was too obvious. Thanks for watching, and tell me in the comments if you're currently farming in the Diadem or if you already finished it all. And do you like the changes we've gotten to gathering? Or did you prefer it when we still had high quality gathering? And if you're in the middle of your Pteranodon grind, I hope you have a wonderful time and some good background music, because please don't listen to NKs for 3 hours straight. Please. Save yourself.